Hello, and welcome back to my Snowrunner hard mode playthrough. We are now in episode 13, unlucky 13 of Alaska. Let's hope it's not unlucky in this episode. We are starting, of course, in the Pedro Bay. What's it called? Northport. We are starting in with our Kenworth W990. So I'm going to be honest, it has been a bit of a while since I last did a recording. I had a little bit of time off with the family, got some pre-recordings done. So yeah, we are back. Took me a little bit of a while to get my head around what we were actually doing. I'm sitting here with some oil barrels, and that's because we are going to be doing this contract in Blackbird. It's going to be oil delivery, so we're going to be doing, basically we've got 4 deliveries of 1 pallet each, so we're going to be doing a counterclockwise loop around pretty much the entire map, and then we'll end off with this one down at the service sites. And then after that, I think we're going to be doing some logging. I know it's very early on, but we do have, what was it, I think it was in this one, we do have timber that we can get done straight away, which is 2 medium logs and 1 long log, which I believe we can get both from here. Yes, we can. We're going to be doing that one as well. And then I think we might have to move to a different map, because there isn't really anything else for us to do here in Northport. I'm just thinking about trailers. We do have this one over here, which is a 4-slot trailer. We could take that one and go get the large pipe, which is falling off somewhere around here. There it is. Right there. Could do that one, but let's jump straight on in. So I hope you are all having a fantastic Christmas, or have had a fantastic Christmas, depending on when exactly this video goes live. Hope you had a good time, good holidays, some well-deserved time of work. Spend it with the family, might as well. So that is that last bite that we need to somehow. I really hope it is a 4-slot cargo, because I don't actually have any 5-slot cargos at the minute, I don't think. Maybe we do. Maybe that gooseneck trailer was a 5-slot. I can't remember, if I'm honest. I don't even know where that gooseneck trailer is. I mean, I could just look at the map and find it, but I'm hoping that the 4-slot cargo trailer will do. We might even have to buy the sideboard semi-trailer at some point. Something that we will have to buy though pretty soon is a medium. No, we don't need to buy a medium, do we? I don't think we need to buy a medium, but I think we do need to buy the rear log trailer so that we can actually get those long logs delivered. So who's looking forward to the newer game, the Expeditions, the MudRunner sequel? The MudRunner game is actually a Snowrunner sequel, I think. I am very much looking forward to that one. It looks a lot of fun. It's a little bit less about the actual delivery aspects. It's very much just a scouting type of game, which I'm not complaining about. It does look absolutely amazing. I've seen all the videos, seen all the trailers. Very much looking forward to that one. Do let me know down in the comments whether you are as well. Would love to hear from you. So unfortunately, when I logged in, I actually used pretty much the entire day to figure out what I was actually going to do in this episode. So it is becoming nighttime, but that just means we get to look at this beautiful livery with that glow in the dark bull. I do like the custom paint schemes that they have going for all of the trucks. Actually, I wish they all had them. They all had individual special designs. That would be quite amazing. I also just wanted to thank you all for all of the continued support. We're slowly getting more views and subscribers, which is great stuff. I love to see it. But again, thank you so much for the continued support. We should probably not be putting the trailer in here. But actually I want to get these off the trailer, so what we're going to do is we're going to detach, and we are going to unpack the cargo, and then we are going to reattach the trailer and deliver 1 oil barrel. Perfect. See if we can get this turned around. Really, that'll kind of work. Okay, off to the next one. I think that is the service trailer delivery, which is just up here. I'm not really using this service trailer, so I don't know whether we should just get it delivered, so it's another task out of the way. It's just kind of sitting here. I haven't actually used any of it so far, so I think we pulled it. Didn't we pull it down with the Land Rover? We pulled it down from the top of the hill. Try some low high with some diff lock while we're going up the hill. So I have found out that using high gear is a little bit better in this truck. Of course, we all know that I've been having some struggles with the Kenworth. Interestingly, I have been playing around with the big brother of the Kenworth, I want to say 963 or something like that. My god, that thing is massive. It is absolutely massive. It's probably as long as this truck and that trailer put together. Absolutely incredible. And it could do pretty much anything. I'm pretty sure you can even have a loading crane, sideboard, and a trailer. Haven't tested that yet, but that might be something that I will look into, possibly. I don't want to be buying too many big trucks too soon. But first, we're going to run out of big trucks to help us in the later game. And of course, I just don't want to make it too easy. I want it to be a bit of a challenge. So I think for the next delivery, which is over there, it's just going to be at the factory. We don't need to go down that big road right there. It's just going to be on the factory, or at the factory, on the road that we're currently driving on. It should be fairly simple. In fact, all of this task is fairly simple. Just going to take a little bit of time when there is 4 separate deliveries, but we seem to be making good progress. I haven't been recording for that long, so we are still moving. We are still plowing along. You know, I can't be too negative about this Kenworth. It is actually a really good truck. It's maybe not OP, but it's definitely good enough to get the job done. A little bit of fixed snow to get through here. See, this is where the Kenworth really struggles, which is why I was thinking that maybe Alaska was not the best option, because these tyres are really, really good in muds. These are the original Kenworth tyres, just the bigger version, but they're not so good in snow, which means you can really feel that no all-wheel drive. There we go. Well, I've made it through at least. Didn't take too long. I'm still not really decided what we're going to be doing with the contests. I don't really have a contest kind of truck. All of my trucks at the minute are kind of slow. Are we stuck? No, we're not. We're not stuck. Maybe I'll look to get some of those contracts or contests done in the next episodes. I don't have any plans to do any in this one, but maybe we'll see if we can get some done in the next episodes. Because I do really need the money, if I'm honest. We have like 30,000, I think, to our name. Of course, we do have a lot of trucks that we could sell, but I'm a bit of a hoarder, so I don't really want to sell any of our trucks. I want to keep as many as possible. I want to end the game with every single truck. That is a personal goal of mine. And if we're doing that, then we are actually going to be losing money if we have to buy them back, because of course in hard mode you do not get the full amount. You only get, what was it, half? I think you only get half the money back, so don't really want to be wasting money on buying some trucks that we've already sold. But we should be coming up now to the factory. Should be just around this corner. Last little bit of snow to get through and we should be there. Although this snow is downhill, so hopefully it can be a little bit faster. Not ready. Let's try some diff lock again. Diff lock definitely helps. Yeah, this truck is not the greatest fan of snow, but we're getting there. We are slowly moving. Now when we actually get to this factory, I think it's factory. Yeah, it's the factory, not the warehouse. There is like a factory and a warehouse right next to each other. So I was just checking. But yeah, it is the factory that we're heading to. Once we get to this factory, I'm going to have a quick look at the map, see if we have another sideboard trailer down at the garage. Because if we do, we might as well drop this one off here. We still have that maintenance trailer as well that we haven't really used. We are doing okay for fuel. We don't need to use it right now. Camera's a bit funky. Right, let's deliver the oil barrel, and then let's have a look if we have any other trailers around. No point taking a trailer if we don't need to. What sort of trailers do we have down here? So down here we have a flatbed trailer. That's going to be one of the heavy ones, and we have a sideboard trailer. So you know what? I think I'm going to leave the trailer here. I'm going to make the journey a little bit quicker. And you know what? Since this is ours, we might as well. We could also repair. Might as well do that as well. Have a quick repair job. Attach the trailer. Repair. We want to use the maintenance trailer. And 69 repair points. Perfect. And we might as well refuel while we're here. Perfect. Right, let's carry on. So the next location is going to be the service site just before the garage. Oh yeah, much faster. Look at us go. We are flying through here. You love to see that. And then we hit the mud and it just stops. I'm going to put it in high just to preemptly carry some momentum. Yeah, we are absolutely flying through here now. Like I said, I did kind of work out that the high gear helps this truck particular in the not really deep muds. If you get too deep, then it just kind of stalls. But in this kind of compact sort of muds, then it's okay. Keep it in high gear and you should be able to power through quite nicely. So power through the water. Yeah, lovely stuff. A little bit slow on the exit, but we did manage to keep it in high, so all in all a success. So coming up over here is where we have the log station, where we can pick up both medium and long logs. There's also a loading platform over there, so I'm assuming we can pick up wooden beams as well, or like, what is they called? Wooden planks? Yeah, we can, because we deliver some to a rose over there to the bridge. But yeah, we can pick up wooden planks as well. But that's delivery, the logging contract, actually seems relatively easy. We'll have to see once we actually get going with it, but it seems relatively easy due to the fact that you only need to deliver to this map, and in this map there is a lot of roads. Yeah, it does not like going through here at all. But using the winch through here should be good enough. Can't imagine we should actually be getting stuck here, but you never know. And once we're through this last little bit, then it is main roads all the way to the service site. Then of course we do have to go through the mud pit of doom, which I'm not looking forward to. Get it back up into auto. So yeah, it should be down here. It's probably not showing up because we haven't packed the cargo, but we can do that once we actually get to the service site. There's no point doing it now. I do know where we're going anyway, so if I'm not mistaken, it should be right here, right? Yeah, this looks like the service site. I don't think there's too much on this road anyway. So let's pack the cargo. Wait for it to stop moving. There we go. Pack the cargo, and yes indeed it is here. So get that one delivered, and now we need to head through the mud pit of doom. So I haven't actually decided what truck I'm going to be using to do the login. That is something I still have yet to decide. Look at that moon, beautiful moon. I do have the Royal BM, do also have the Derry Longhorn, and I also need, of course, a loading truck. We need a truck with a loading crane, a log loading crane on the back. We try a different route. Let's try over here. I don't usually tend to go this way. It does look a little bit deeper, doesn't it? The reason I don't usually tend to go this way is because all of the wind points are in the middle of the roads. So it's kind of a little bit pointless. Once you drive over them, they disappear anyway. And of course, getting stuck on these big logs in the middle of the road is going to slow you down quite a bit. But yeah, as you can see, there's not really saving you any time. This one is just as bad as the other side. I'm gonna try though, go over here onto this raise bit, try and keep along the sides as much as possible. There we go. Just see, getting caught on that tree there just completely stopped me. And now getting to the end of the mud pit, we don't have any more winch points because we're driving over them. So it's kind of defeats the point a little bit. There we go. That's the tree I wanted. I should be able to rescue us. And this time we did actually need rescuing. We had completely stopped. Yeah, that route wasn't really worth it. If anything, we wasted a bit of time there. But we are through. We are now up and able to go in of our own steam. And just as we're finishing this contract, it's becoming morning. That's nice. Get a little bit of daylight going. Don't even need our lights anymore. So of course we did come through here with the dairy. I think in the last episode, I can't remember entirely. Like I said, I did a few pre-recordings. That was difficult English. I did a few pre-recordings so I could have a little bit of time off with the family. So I can't really remember exactly when it was, but we did come through here recently with the Derry Longhorn, and we did risk it coming through this little tight section. We had, of course, that massive, what was it, tube coiling trailer, I think it's called, something like that. At least for the drilling, we delivered that to the port. But yeah, this truck managed it just as well. It did look a little bit hairy, looked like it was going to tip, just like it's doing now, but we are good. We are all good. Okay, so not long to go now. We're almost at the service site. So I think I might use the BM17 to do the login. I think that should be a truck long enough to have the loading crane and the medium log attachment. I think we're also going to take this one back just to see if we can get it done with this one as well. But yeah, that is another contract completed. We're up to 31,000. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the garage and try and sort out a good configuration for these logging contracts. And yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. So this is going to be my best setup, I think, for logging. We have the Royal BM over there with the medium log attachment on the back. And then we also have the Kenworth with the loading crane and the long log attachment. We also had to buy the rear of the long log attachment. But yeah, let's head on over to the sawmill, or not the sawmill, to the logging station. See if we can get some work done. I did also use all of my money because I bought the latest engine, or the best engine for this truck. So yeah, this is now fully upgraded. Should we go that way? It's going to take us to the logging station as well, right? Yeah. I think we should probably go this way. So yeah, we don't have any money at all right now. I think we have like 1,000 maybe. I also had to sell an engine just so I could afford the actual trailer. We're going to turn the engine off so it's not running us over all the time. Not that we have a lot of traction out here on the ice. Okay, let's turn it back on. Maybe it can give us a bit of a push. There we go. Get on the snow, get a bit of traction. So yeah, we're gonna do one journey with. I mean, we could have probably brought another trailer for the Royal BM. Get 2 of the medium logs done in the same journey. But I figured we'd do one journey with the Royal, and then we'll come back and do the next journey with both trucks. That's going to be as little journeys as possible for me in my current setup, I think. We didn't even have enough money to buy the other trailer, so definitely wouldn't have worked. But yeah, I'm hoping this engine is going to be a bit better, able to help us a bit more. I didn't really feel like it was lacking power, but you never know. Maybe it was. So we're now at a S-rated power to weight ratio. So that should, in theory, help us out a lot. How we doing for fuel? We do have fuel on the way, of course, so we don't need to worry too much about that. We do have that fuel carrier that we need to start using. Well, I mean, we have used a little bit of it, but we need to start using a lot more. This is not the easiest convoy in the world, but we are slowly getting there. It probably would have been quicker and easier to go through that little route down there, but I decided to go the other way. We probably could have pulled the Kenworth through with the BM. Might have been slightly better with its all-wheel drive, but nah, we seem to be coping absolutely fine. Kind of. Just need to get through this last little bit. Alright, let's go into the logging station. For the first time in Alaska. Well, no, it is. I mean, it's not the first time we've been to the logging station, but it's the first time we're doing logging in Alaska. Riding my ass there. Get off my tire. Thank you. So yeah, we'll get the Kenworth set up in position first, and then we can just bring the Royal alongside. Right there should be good. Yeah, we'll stop the engine, change over to the Royal. Ooh, almost broke a wheel on that log there. Right, there should be good, I guess. I can't remember how long that crane is. Right, medium logs. And stop the engine on this truck. Don't need to waste fuel. Alright, let's see how well this goes then, shall we? Okay, so far so good. That was not too bad at all. And get another 2. I do like that they have added... Oh, I do like that they have added the center position. Just see it there with the little red dot. That wasn't very centered, was it? Okay, that should be good enough. And the last one, there we go. Didn't actually take too long at all. It's going to be a bit tricky to get the long logs. I guess we should probably try and do that now. Yeah, why not? Why not? So that BM is pretty much ready to go. Let's see if we can get these long logs loaded to this truck as well. I just remember to even put the legs down. Alright, let's see if we can get these down here. It kind of works. Kind of, but not really. I wonder what it means when they have turned green. Oh, that one looks like it's going to fall out, if I'm honest. God, what is going on with this camera? This camera is so confusing. Alright, let's see if we can just pick up the end over here. Okay, that should be good, right? Let's see if it will pack. Let's restore the crane and pack the cargo. It does pack. Look at that, beautiful stuff. But we're not going to be using this truck right now. So let's change over to the Royal. See if this one packs. It does indeed. And now let's head on over to the sawmill. So we're going to be taking the same route we came in. But then on the way to the sawmill, pretty much roads the entire way, if I'm honest. So yeah, the BM is coping absolutely fine with all this extra weight. As you saw in the top of the screen when it popped up, it has gone from a S rated, I think it was, to an A minus, I think it was. Where can we actually check that? Does it come up anywhere? No. So yeah, there is a lot of weight on this truck right now. Gonna make it a little bit top heavy as well. But we should be good. The BM has been relatively safe so far. Hasn't been too top heavy, so I'm not worried in the slightest. We'll get this one delivered, then when we come back and get the other truck, get a new load of medium logs, and that should be contract complete. Easy as you like. And even coming through here on the ice is absolutely no problem because we have the chain tires. So we don't need to worry about that, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, when we come back through with the Kenworth as well, I think I'm going to be towing with the Royal BM. I think that's going to be a little bit more safe. And we're through. So now all we need to do is follow, don't hit the barrier, follow this road the entire way, and that will lead us to the sawmill. And I think there's a little bit of off-roading coming up here, but other than that, it should be pretty much tarmac road the entire journey. No problem at all for this BM. Look at that. This is making the Kenworth look incredibly bad. But maybe the Kenworth is going to be better now that we have those, or that bigger engine in. I did go for the best engine you could get, the Prime 13 I think it's called. Let's refuel on the way past, just so we don't have to worry about it. That took absolutely no time at all. As you can see, it was a little bit scary because this is very bouncy now with all this extra weight on. But yeah, the Royal BM certainly showing that I didn't need to actually buy a different truck. If only it had better versatility, then I would definitely... Oh my god, we nearly tipped it. Okay, calm down. Let's get the first load unloaded at least. That was a little bit scary there at the end, but we did make it, and we have only got one medium log and one long log to get delivered. Yeah, that was it got the heart racing at least a little bit. But yeah, let's head on over back to the log station where we pick up the next loads. Yeah, the Royal BM, it is certainly showing me who is boss. So we made it back to the log station. We've got our second load ready to go. We've got medium logs and we have the long logs. This will complete the contract. My guy is just having a bit of a nap in the cab so that we can get a little bit closer to daylight. But I think it's about 3 o'clock in the morning right now, so we're going to set off. Hopefully it should become daylight pretty soon. Just remember to grab the White West, or not the White Western, the Kenworth on the way past. Get the engine turned on so that we can have a bit more power. Mind the tree. There we go, beautiful. So I am thinking, I did have a bit of a look at the next logging contracts that we have to do in Alaska. I can only see 2 right now, so I think we might as well get the next logging contract done and completed. I think there is only 2. I think there's only this one and the next one. I'm thinking maybe possibly we could get that done. It's going to be a long drive though. We have to go all the way to Pedro Bay, but it's only 1 medium logs and 1 long logs. I'm not really sure which truck is struggling the most right now. I mean, judging by how tight that winch is, I'm gonna guess the Kenworth. Does look great though back there, doesn't it? All those lights and everything. We will have to be driving a little bit more carefully going into the main concrete road, because of course we do not have chain tires on that Kenworth. It is very, very slow going right now. Just have to be patient. We do not want to be tipping any of these trucks, losing all of this cargo. We also do need to be wary of our fuel situation. Of course, we do have that trailer on the way that we can refuel at. We just have to make sure we can get there first. I think we still have quite a bit in the Kenworth. We also do have the roof rack, so we should be good. Of course, I did put a bigger engine in the Kenworth, so that's going to be eating fuel a lot quicker. Right, how far have we got to go before we get to the ice? Not too far. It should be becoming morning pretty soon. Yeah, it's still too dark to turn the lights off. There we go, on to... Oh god, that is gonna tip. It looks like it's gonna tip at least. I am going to take control of the Kenworth, try and get past this rock. Change back over to the BM. Oh god, no, 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 don't go over that rock. That could have ended in disaster. It's a shame the AI is not a little bit cleverer when following. Okay, I think we should be through now. Or at least through the first part. And so far so good through the second ice bank. Oh, please don't tip. The Kenworth are going through a little bit of a drifting session. Not ideal when you have a large load of long logs. But yeah, we are up onto the roads. So this is actually where the Kenworth should be better. Oh, we are running out of fuel as well. Oh, that is not good. Alright, let's change over to the Kenworth. See if we can refuel the BM. We are not close enough. Okay, that should be close enough, right? Yeah. So let's refuel the BM. Beautiful stuff. Change over to the BM. Now the gas trailer, the fuel trailer is right after this pipeline. So we'll have to refuel everything. Here we go. Ignore the floating log. Please be close enough. It is close enough. Beautiful stuff. Right, Kenworth is full. Trunk repair is full. And the Royal BM is also full. So we can take as much as we can out of that trailer. As long as we have 200 litres left, then we should be able to hand it in. So that trailer is almost ready. almost ready to go. Just need to take 300 litres out of it, and then we shall take that to the gas station so we can collect some more money. These rocks are a bit annoying. I think if we should clear a road, like that was a rock slide. Like if we get a job to clear a road, it should just clear the roads. But yeah, we're still making good progress, so I'm happy with that. Not that we've got too much done in this episode, I don't feel like. This will be contract number 2 for the episode. We'll try and get at least one more contract done. I really want to get the last logging contract finished. I don't need to worry about logging for the rest of Alaska. Is it down here we're going? It is indeed. That's another thing. When we actually do end up going to Russia, can't rely on reading the signs because, you know, I don't read Russian, so that is going to be a bit of an experience. There is the factory, and here we are. So that took, of course, a little bit longer than the first journey. To be expected when we have a extra truck to tow along. But we made it nevertheless, kind of. Just bogging down a little bit there in the muds. But we have made it. Let's get these 2 delivered. See how much money that is going to give us. A little bit of experience as well. Yeah, let's drop off the Kenworth over there. Medium logs delivered. Beautiful stuff. Get this out of the way. Change over to the Kenworth. And then get the long logs delivered as well. Nice contract to get out of the way, that one. We're going to get another 5,600 and 600 experience. What is our level right now? So we're sitting at 27. Okay, 59% complete of Alaska. So good progress in episode 13. But now we're heading on back to the log station for one final time. Load up the same again, and then we shall be heading over to Pedro Bay. So we have loaded up with hopefully our final load of logs. We have one more log on the Kenworth, and of course we have medium logs on the Royal BM. Now we are on our way to Pedro Bay, just making our way out of Northport onto the tunnel over here. But of course we do have to navigate our way through the Mountain River map. Should be fairly straightforward. Should just be a straightforward road from what I can remember. But we'll check the map real quick just as we load into the Mountain River map. So Pedro Bay, yeah. So we just got to follow this road all the way basically. It's not going to take too long. And yeah, let's come out of ghosty modes. Oh, we want to load, no, we want to attach the winch to the Kenworth. Thank you. I'm going to turn the engine on just in case, because we are going to be going down a few hills. Oh, we still have not done that bridge. Okay, so we still have a lot to do in Mountain River. I think we pretty much focused on White Valley and Northport so that we could get some, or so we could open up the maps around the garages. I think that was the priority for me at that time. But now we're heading over to Pedro Bay. Gonna see what we can get done over in Pedro Bay, but that will probably be in the next episodes. I think we're gonna have to end it once we've got this delivery done, and hopefully this is the final logging contract in Alaska. But yeah, then in the next episode I think we're gonna try and get a couple of contests done and out the way. That way we could hopefully build up a bit more money in the bank. Mind the big hole in the roads. That should be repairable. I don't know why they just thought that was not a repairable job. Deliver some cement and that should be fixable, but it's not, so we're going to carry on. And now in Northport we did use up all of the fuel that we were allowed to use up from the fuel carrier, so we're gonna have to use the rest of this. How much do we have in the Kenworth? I'm not able to see it. Let's change over to the Kenworth. Nope, oh, we do have beacons, look. Yeah, we can turn those on, why not? And fill up the Kenworth But we don't have a lot of fuel left in this fuel tower. Let's not forget to pick up the truck. Attach to the truck, thank you. All drive on. But yeah, let's carry on to Pedro Bay, which should be just up this hill somewhere. I know it wasn't too far. Yeah, those beacons look even better in the night time. It is a nice looking truck. I do love the way that Kenworth looks. If I had the truck in real life, it'd probably end up being something like that. Anyway, let's climb this hill. Because we don't have any chain tires on that Kenworth, it is pretty much dragging a dead weight. And then once we get into Pedro Bay, it's basically going to be drive to the other side of the map. Okay, let's see where we can get, or where the delivery location is. So we are going all the way down here, so we just need to follow this road basically. I might put a couple of waypoints on, just so we know where we're going. It is of course getting dark. So down here, down here, down here, and all the way to the warehouse. So yeah, quite a long way to go. Oh god, that is I forgot how steep that was. Took me by surprise. Not very easy to see it in the night. Come on, get through. There we go. I'm more worried about the Kenworth, if I'm honest. Yeah, but we are through. We are good to go. Over the lake. We also have to be careful over here. Of course, with that no chain tired Kenworth right behind us. Have to make sure we don't get rear-ended. So unfortunately, I was saying earlier that once we're in Pedro Bay, we'll probably end up looking to do some contracts or tasks around this area, or maybe on the way back. However, I don't think that's going to be the case because you can't really do anything with these attachments. We're going to have to go back to a garage anyway, and I think Northport is going to be the easiest garage to get to from Pedro Bay. We're probably just going to end up going back to exactly the same garage. Oh, that is bright. Those fog lights on that snow is not very good for the eyes. But getting through it though, pretty easy. These chain tires certainly seem to help through the thick snow. Don't tend to get as much wheel spin. There probably is a logging station closer. I didn't actually check. It's probably stupid of me not to check because we probably wasted like a whole heap of time here. Imagine if there's actually a logging station in Pedro Bay and all we had to do is drive over here and load up. That would be typical. That would be typical me. I'm not really much of a planner, I'm just more of a wing it, kind of jump in and see how it goes kind of guy. So we need to go straight here, I'm guessing. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere down there. So of course the last time we were in Pedro Bay was when we rescued the ANK and of course got a load of bridges repaired, a load of roads repaired. Did have to pay for quite a lot of cargo though with the auto loading. Are we stuck? Yeah, I think we're stuck. We'll take them through one truck at a time, I guess. Okay, that's one. Change over to the Kenworth. So these lights tend to be a little bit better because they are on the top, which means they don't directly point down into the snow. I actually just want to winch onto the back of the truck. No, don't want to winch behind me. That is not going to help. Winch over to the truck. We're like right there. There we go. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Right. No, we didn't want to stop the engine. Change over to the Royal and away we go. So, one little tiny bit that we got stuck in. Other than that, pretty easy drive. I mean, we're not breaking any world records here in terms of speed or time, but slowly plodding through. Like I said, just one section there we've got stuck in. The last little stretch of roads is so bright. I barely see where I'm going. No, height was a little bit too much. We'll try again soon because now we're on flat ground. There we go, that should be working a lot better for us. Do have to worry about fuel soon. I think we should have about half a tank in each truck. We do of course have the roof rack. And I do believe there is a fuel trailer on this particular map. It might even be at the location we're going to. I don't think it is. I think it's on the other side of the map. I think it was at the service side, if I remember correctly, which we should be activating in the next episodes. There is a contract to reactivate the service hub, so we'll have a look at that, see if we can get that done. But at least now I can actually see the drop-off location, so it shouldn't be too far, shouldn't take us too long. And there it is, the warehouse loading. I'm actually quite impressed with the BM. I think it actually did quite a good job. Alright, let's get one unloaded, get the BM out of the way. Bit of an awkward drop-off location. Change truck, especially with the Kenworth, because we have to try and turn it around with this trailer on it. And deliver the long logs. So that's going to give us 14,000. So we made up the money that we spent on the engine. But now we appear to be stuck on some rocks. But yeah, that is unfortunately going to do it for this episode. Like I said, with the new editing style, I actually have no idea how long these videos are going to be. The last couple have only been like half an hour, which is okay to occasionally have that, but I would like them to be a little bit longer. But yeah, make sure you hit that like button if you are enjoying the series, and of course get yourself subscribed so that you never miss a video. But yeah, pretty good episode in this one. It wasn't unlucky, even though it was episode number 13. We got 3 contracts completed, and 2 of them were of course the logging contract. So I'm happy we got those out of the way. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. I will see you in the next one. A massive thank you for watching. Have a good Christmas. Have a brilliant New Year. And I will see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.